everybody, and welcome to another super exciting edition of C4. Let's meet the lovely teams. Liu Yan, hello.
Hello. You are super excited today.
I am so happy today because I've got you on the show again, and I'm hoping for a little bit of music. And we also have your delightful partner, Autumn.
Hello.
Lovely to see you.
You too.
Oh, lovely. Well, let's move over to the right where we have, what's your name?
My name is Stuart, but in the spirit of Snoop Dogg, who changed his name to Snoop Lion, I've changed my name to Ding Zahoo.
What's Ding Zahoo?
It means permanent fixture.
You are indeed just like a chair on this show. And what's your name?
Xiaoma.
Lovely, you had to think about that. Okay, well, let's move on to the first story, please. Who wants to buzz in and tell me who this delightful old lady is? Stuart Wiggin has buzzed in. What's the story about?
This is an old lady who has devoted her life to saving abandoned children.
She has indeed. Now, on C4, we usually have a bit of a laugh and a joke, but we've chosen this story because it's about someone heroic. And we genuinely do respect this old woman whose name is, anybody? Lu Xiaoyang. Okay. Lucky John Artman isn't here to correct my pronunciation.
Great pronunciation there.
Thank you so much, because you're usually very critical of me, aren't you?
I am.
How old is she, Liu Yan?
88 years old.
She is 88, which in China is a lucky number.
88.
Okay, well done to her. And does anyone want to go into more details about the statistics of how many people she saved?
She saved more than 30. Her first child was found in the, I think, 70s, 1972, maybe?
Okay, I haven't written that down. But she has actually rescued more than 30 abandoned Chinese babies from the streets of Liu Yan?
Jinhua.
Jinhua, in which
Zhejiang
province? You went to university in Zhejiang, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, we'll talk more about that later.
The last child she saved was 6 years ago.
It was indeed.
She was 82.
The youngest son that she has was found in a dustbin 6 years ago, as you say. So a very moving story indeed. Is this a problem, Liu Yan, people abandoning children in China?
I would say yes, to some extent. It's a problem because actually still a lot of people prefer girls.
Okay.
I prefer boys.
Oh, okay.
So the abandoned boys.
Okay.
That still exists.
It shows that I wasn't listening to him because whatever he said, I was like, yeah, whatever, okay. But no, I respect your opinion, Liu Yan, very much. Okay, Stuart Wiggin, would you like to tell us what happened in the city of Anshan in Liaoning last week?
Well, unfortunately, a little baby girl, I think, was found in a plastic bag.
And what state was she in?
A terrible state.
She was indeed in a terrible state. They found a little girl in a plastic bag with her throat cut. Lying in a dustbin. But fortunately, she was saved, so happily that story has a good end. But this story of Lu Xiaoyang, the old woman, I think it's incredibly heartwarming. How do you feel when you read this, Xiaoma?
Yeah, it's pretty inspiring, especially because her biological daughter is actually taking up her business of recycling lives, they say.
Recycling lives, I like that. And do you think that this encourages other people to do the same, Autumn?
I should hope so. I mean, only time will tell, but it's a good thing that she's devoted her life to helping other people and to giving others a chance at life.
Well, I do wish that someone would give her an award because she certainly deserves one. Stuart, how would you deal with it if you found a kid abandoned?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'd be as brave as this lady by devoting my life to caring for them, but hopefully I'll do the right thing.
Okay, well, how do you actually deal with it in China if you find an abandoned baby, Liu Yan? Can you take it to an orphanage or something like that?
Yeah, you can definitely do that, or you can take it upon yourself to do something great, like she did.
Well, I'm pretty sure that in Germany, I've read that they have actual delivery points. So if you don't want a baby, you can actually leave it in a safe place, and then it can be picked up and looked after. So maybe that would be an idea for China to actually have drop-off points for unwanted babies.
In fact, I think there is one in China.
Oh yeah?
Well,
China's a very big country.
Yeah,
more than one.
More than one. I have seen them before. Not personally, but I've read about them, seen photos on the internet.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Stuart Wiggin. Very vague. Okay, well, let's move on to the next story, please. Okay, Xiaoma, you are Chinese, you read Chinese, and you look Chinese. So, do tell us what it says on the tree.
It says, how to climb trees.
How to climb trees. And what is written on the man's academic gown?
It says X University, but that X actually stands for my alma mater, Sam University.
Oh, that's very American of you. Okay. And what is the story about then, given that you are, in fact, a student of Xiamen University?
Well, Salmon University is the first university to open this course on climbing trees, apparently.
Marvellous. Okay, so students at Xiamen can learn how to be monkeys. Absolutely great. Liu Yan, you went, as we well know now, to Zhejiang University. Which one's better?
Zhejiang University.
Well, it depends on which academic field we're talking about.
Oh, there's going to be some fisticuffs in a minute. Oh dear, I put my money on Xiaoma. Sorry, Luyan. But at Zhejiang University, what kind of exciting courses do they have there?
Karaoke.
Karaoke. Do you want to give us a little sing-song just to prove it?
We are the champion, my friend.
Well, the Olympic Chinese badminton team can't sing that song, can they? Anyway, Autumn, what about your university? Did you have any interesting courses?
We did, but there was nothing that you could take that would give you credit at the university. I think it would actually be a really good idea for them to incorporate classes like this that can give you credit. So it's not just memorizing facts. There are other important things in life too.
So this helps you graduate, basically, this tree climbing course.
Right.
It's actually for academic credits. Okay, Stuart Wiggin, what do you think is the importance of learning to climb trees? I have to say, it's not just climbing trees, it's also survival skills.
Yeah.
Well, it helps you survive then, I suppose.
He's done
That's
it
pretty
again!
important.
You went to a top university, didn't you, Wiggin?
I did,
What
but we
about
didn't have
at
tree
your
climbing
university,
skills.
what did you have? Was it more extracurricular like Autumn?
There's a lot of societies. There's actually, every society you can think of, there's a society. There was an air gliding society.
Was there a harmonious society? Okay, anyway, Xiaoma, are you excited about taking a tree climbing course when you go back to Xiamen?
Not personally, but I'm sure lots of students will be up for it.
Okay, well what would you do instead of tree climbing then?
We have lots of other things to choose from, like tennis, and me personally, I took a dragon dancing class.
Do tell us more about dragon dancing. It's got me all excited.
Really?
Yes.
Well, actually, it's pretty difficult. You have to work with like 8 other members of the team and do really complicated tricks.
Okay, well maybe we can do that as a team building exercise here on C4 one day. Do you want to be the front or the back of the dragon, Liu Yan?
Front, I guess.
Okay, well I'll be right behind you. Okay, well has this actually caused some controversy here in China, this whole tree climbing business?
I think it has, because it's rather expensive, the equipment and all that. And people are saying, why spend 3,000 yuan on tree climbing equipment when there are people who can't afford to go to university? But actually, the equipment is reused over and over again, and students don't have to pay for it themselves.
Well, this week it's turned into a real news show, hasn't it? Like little debates and opinions and everything. It's marvellous.
This is the Beijing Hour, 1 hour of news and information brought to you twice a day, every weekday by China Radio International. Now, here's your host, Culture.
CRI will be very happy. They love it. Okay, well, let's move on to the next story, please. Okay, what's going on in this picture? Stuart Wiggin, you have buzzed in, but I'm not going to ask you because you didn't bother to wear yellow today. I'm going to ask Liu Yan. What is it?
It's a yellow Burmese python.
How did you know that?
Because
It's almost like we've done this scene 4 times already. Now, Autumn, you must look at that and tell me how long it is.
8 feet.
Wow, she's amazing. Okay, what else can you think of that's 8 feet? Oh, she's gone a bit shy now. Okay, well, what is the name of the man, Stuart Wiggin?
His name is...
Is what? Oh, can't ask Wiggin because he's gone mental. Would you like to tell me, Xiaoma?
His name is Yo Wang.
Thank you for reading it off my sheet of paper, okay? His name is Yu Wang, which suits you right now, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, now, how was he originally taken around the city of what?
Changzhou.
She was listening, I like that.
Jiangsu province.
We don't care. Okay, how was he originally taken around the city of Changzhou, Liu Yan?
On a leash.
On a leash, okay. And how is he taken around now, Xiaoma?
He's just on his neck, I guess.
He's just draped over the shoulder like an 8-foot-long yellow thing.
How heavy is he?
I don't know. He's the same weight as a bag of sugar. Okay, maybe
Must be much heavier than a bag of sugar.
well, 8 bags of sugar. Okay, now why is he not on a leash anymore? Why is he being carried around?
Because snow snakes are too slow.
What is going on this show? It's descended into farce.
Actually, they're quite fast. They're quite fast. Snakes can be fast.
One more time.
Oh.
He's crippled himself on the table. Well done. Okay, so they are indeed very fast if they want to be, but this one is a bit of a slow fat knacker.
Why hasn't the police done anything about this snake?
Why hasn't the police? Okay.
I know that. I know that.
Okay.
Because it's not poisonous, therefore it's not illegal.
Okay, now how does a yellow Burmese python kill people?
Strangle them?
Would you like to demonstrate on Autumn?
No.
Oh, he wants to, but he won't because he's a real gentleman. Okay, now what would you think if you saw this on the streets of Babaoshan?
I would be pretty surprised because I would think it's wild. I guess.
All right, what, from Burma?
Well, I wouldn't think some guy's taking his snake out for a walk.
Right, probably just escaped from the junta. What about you? What would you do if you saw it on the street?
I think he was in great danger.
You think the snake was in danger?
No, of course not. The man.
Okay, the snake would only be in danger in Guangdong, where they eat everything. Liu Yan, you have a friend who's got an interesting pet, don't you?
Yes.
Well, tell us. That's the end of the story! Okay, no, tell us.
It's not a personal friend, and she is very powerful, and she is very famous. Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah, and what pet did Oprah have? Because I know that you've been reading her biography.
Yes. According to the biography written by someone else, she used to have cockroaches as her pets.
Oh, I thought you meant like over her. Okay, whatever. Now, Autumn, you have a friend who had a cock in New York, is that right?
Yes, she had a rooster in her New York City apartment.
Okay, are you allowed to keep such a thing?
I don't think so.
Okay, it probably keeps people awake at night. A cock is very bad at doing that. What about you, Stuart Wiggin?
I don't know anyone with any weird pets, but why can't the police do anything again?
We've been through this.
Because it's not poisonous,
Yeah.
right? Is that because, so therefore they haven't legislated for it, right? But
No,
in
they
Beijing, they've legislated against big dogs within the 4th Ring Road. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. What happens if they find a big dog in the 4th Ring Road?
They can terminate it, I guess.
Okay, great. And Shalmar, you've got nothing to say, have you?
No.
Good. Okay, well, let's move on to the next story, please. Okay, who wants to tell me what this place is? Anyone want to buzz in? Looks like something from a zombie movie. Liu Yan.
Looks like a ghost town. There's
It
no
looks
one
like
there.
a ghost town because it is a ghost town, okay? Anyone want to tell me where this ghost town is located? Shalmar, you're breathing rather loudly. You're either really excited or you know the answer. Which one is it?
Neither, but I think it's in Inner Mongolia.
But you do know the answer then. Okay, I don't know if it's in Inner Mongolia. It's a place called Ordos, is that right?
Erdos.
Erdos. Okay, I like your voice. I want to record it and take it home with me and listen to it at night. Erdos. Lovely. Okay, and what is the specific name of the area where this place is? It's, well, no one's going to want...
Kangbashir New Area?
I like to say Kangbashi because it sounds better. It's a Kangbashi New Area, and it was begun in what year? Stuart Wiggin looking confused?
I don't know.
Okay, didn't read the story. What about you, Liu Yan?
2004?
He's done it! Liu Yan's done it again. I'm going to ask you for another song in a minute, so prep yourself mentally for that, Mr. KTV. What was that face? Okay, well, last year, China said that it was going to build how many cities a year for the next 20 years?
20.
Okay, well repeated. Okay, now that's going to mean that there are going to be 400 new cities in China over the next 20 years. So God knows how they're going to fill those up, given that this one's almost empty. Now, you, Autumn,
Yes.
you can actually give me some statistics for Kangbashi New Area.
Yes.
How many people are living there now?
Fewer than 30,000.
How many people could live there if they wanted to?
1 million.
1 million people could live there, less than 30,000 live there now, so it's a bit of a waste. How many empty homes, according to the Daily Mail, are there here in China?
64 million.
Million?
64 million. I like the way you got to 64 and everyone else
we
did the
don't know
million.
if they've been sold or if they have not been sold. We don't know.
Well, you know, it's not a news show.
Because there's a culture in China to buy a property but not move in because it'll lose value.
Okay, well,
That's right. Is that right?
Okay, don't know. Yes. Okay. What about you, Shalmar?
Yeah.
Do you think that these places are a great place to live because, you know, there's no one around?
Probably not. There's no facilities like stores. Would they be stocked up? I don't know.
Okay, it's probably like a nuclear wasteland, but it's great because you can walk through the park without a kid pissing on your shoe and stuff like that. Absolutely wonderful. Have you heard about a place, I know you have, called Mentogo?
Yes.
Okay, tell us what Mentogo is.
It's sort of like the suburb of Beijing, and I've been told that it's a good place to throw your money.
Throw your money is absolutely
Why?
true
Because it's going to be a good investment.
how many mansions are they building in Mentogo?
That, unfortunately, I don't know. 39.
39, he's got it right. I think we've got a winner this week. Okay, 39 new mansions, and the cheapest possible one is £10 million. £10 million, that's 100 million yuan. Would you invest, Stuart Wiggin?
How many weeks would I have to work here to invest in the house?
You would have to work here until
maths
the
I can't
universe
even do.
ended. Okay, Shalmar, would you invest if you had the chance and the money?
Probably not.
Okay, do you have the money?
No.
Oh, don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay, what about you, Autumn?
No, I wouldn't invest there.
Oh, no, but do you have the money?
Oh, no.
Oh, I
No,
don't
no,
want to
no.
be friends with any of you. Okay, marvellous. Well, let's wrap it up now. Liu Yan, since you're the winner this week, because you got the 39, do you want to give us a little victory song?
Here's my number, so call me maybe.
Wow, that was you're better than Carly Rae, you know that. Okay, well let's. I don't know who she is. Okay, well let's wrap it up for now. Check if they had fun. What about you, Autumn?
Yes.
Okay, you're looking very jolly. We'll have you back on the show again.
Fabulous.
Yes, always a fun time.
I have to say, you are the victor this week. I think I've got. Yeah, I've got a. I don't even have a spare piece of paper to have my notes. There you go. Okay, and Stuart Wiggin, what about you?
I had fun.
Okay, as always, we had fun.
Like every week.
Okay, and you'll be back again next week, and every week for the foreseeable future until you die. In fact, because this is Babao Shan, we're going to have your corpse on the show when you're dead.
Yuck, I don't want to be next.
You don't want to be on the show again?
If you have his car.
Okay, well, he's not planning to die for a while.
Oh,
it's okay.
right.
You know, I just meant like in
Not
50
for at least
years
another
or something.
6 weeks.
Anyway, let's... oh, poor Wiggin. Okay, well, let's put the snail back in his shell and say bye-bye for now. Oh, before we go, stop! I forgot to mention, don't forget to check out our Weibo address, which is down below, and also our email address, which is also down below if you want to write in and say hi to me, the snail, Liu Yan, whatever, okay? So now, finally, we'll see you next week. Bye for now!
Bye.
Bye.